that game again, but it's gonna be a rarity.
Granate, runter!
Yeah, I have it. It's just, it's lame. It's a shitty game. I'd rather just be playing this. And everyone keeps being like, everybody on Reddit and like all my PlayStation groups keeps being like, oh, about Call of Duty Ground War is Battlefield. Changed my mind. And it's like, dude, no, it's not. It's not even fucking close. It's like a big map and like, but no, man, like the game's, it's totally different. Call of Duty is just Call of Duty, and it's over the last, like, you know, several titles, and it's just gotten worse and worse and fucking worse. I used to like it. I mean, back in Black Ops, but that was before I was a Battlefield player too. Once I got into, like, man, I just don't know. I feel like they have you tried out aim assist lately to see? I haven't either, but it just feels like they've amped it up, dude. Like I'm just getting like my gameplay. I don't feel like as a player I've gotten worse. Oh god damn it, that was stupid though. I just stood there in front of a tank. But my gameplay has gone down. Like my kill death ratio, like, which isn't like super important to me, but it's still like kind of like lets me see how I'm doing compared to other people. Typically, when I come up on people, like I almost like assume that if me and somebody see each other at the same time, I'm gonna get dropped. You know what I mean? Like, and it used to not be like that. It used to be like, oh, I'll take you on, like, no problem. And but now it's like, nah, man, I'm getting like I'm like not winning any of these like confrontations, and it's just like all of a sudden since these last like couple of updates. So I don't know if they like just really seriously amped up how good aim assist is or what happened, but I'm definitely not benefiting from it. They really for sure did, or you just think so too? Braddock, yeah.
Seid wachsam! Seht ihr das?
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Ich kümmere mich dich. Ja! Sanitäter!
Yeah. Well, did you see when they're gonna release a new one? Remember how we thought Bad Company 3 was gonna be coming out soon? Nope. 2022 is the next release, and that'll probably, and you know that's gonna get pushed back anyway. That's insane that it's gonna be that long. But you know what though? If they keep working on Battlefield 5 and make it, you know, better, then I'm fucking stoked because I like this game a lot. Yeah. Give us a shitload of maps. Yeah, exactly. And we've stuck around, we've proven ourselves, we're loyal, but fuck. Get on it. Let us play like we play. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when this shit finally gets launched. I feel like December is gonna be like the longest month ever in my life. Let's see. Every day I check for new updates. 5.2 update. They have a 5.2 update for pup. Like, this is what came up first when I put in 5.2 update, okay? It says 5.2 update, just straight up. Then it says 5.2 update PUBG, 5.2 update Fortnite, and then 5.2 update Apple Watch. So I guess PUBG and Fortnite had a 5.2 update too recently. Oh yeah, they're gonna have Wake Island also. So this was a day ago. This new video on YouTube dropped. Hey, so Div, here's something I've been thinking about. We gotta hit it hard and fast if we want to make this even meaningful. But with the new TTK and everybody being pissed off about it, I think it would be an incredibly opportune moment to get into all of these freaking things, set up our servers, get them all set up how they are. Maybe take some video and shit like that or whatever, but like hit these communities hard with our advertisements. Like, you know, to be like, to remind people like that they don't have to just deal with the increased TTK. They can come play hardcore. They can, like, you know, play with lowered TTK. Alright, yeah, good. Once we actually get hardcore. Yeah. 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 And mine are way different because I just put up streaming videos most of the time. You're kidding me with that Type 99 bullshit.
I'm dying! Please! I need help!
Yeah. Yeah, I have to, I usually get, like, well, I've gotten a couple over, like, 100, but that's about it. So I just have to post them on a few groups.
I'm fucking help me!
Yeah, but the ones I posted, the ones that I got over 100 are Battlefield 1. Cause back in that, in hardcore, I was like really fucking quick and killing everybody all the time. No, I don't think it's that. I think I'm just like maybe I'm not adjusting as quickly. Maybe that's part of my being old. I'm not adjusting as quickly to this new updates that they keep doing. They're just fucking me up with this you know, I don't know, it's like you're like, you start getting like worse. Yeah, it happens to me sometimes too. And I'll be like way better when I first come back.
Over there.
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times. Also, I think it's like just mounting frustration of dealing with like fucking weaker players essentially just handling me because they're using shit that I refuse to use. Oh, I know. That's why I just keep saying I can't wait. That's why I keep throwing out to some of the people that I still think are using things that they say that they're not using. Keep saying, alright, well, we'll just see how it goes, because I just keep reminding them we're a hardcore platoon, and it's all that shit. If you guys are using that shit, it's gonna come out in the wash. We're gonna know about it when all this shit goes down and we get our servers and we all start playing like that. We're gonna fucking know about it. Oh yeah, that part too, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, well, obviously you remember that, so we'll be putting it out there on them. Oh, Moon. God. She's a straight up joke. Oh. What happened? Idiots, dude. Yeah, what the heck? Why do people like trust her to be in charge of shit? I don't understand how she does not come across like that to me. Gross. She just does not come across as like smart to me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that mindset. Well, it is a mindset though. That's like the way to really put it too, because it's just like you know, just because you're in a certain situation doesn't mean you got to stay that way. But if you just keep that mindset, then you aren't going anywhere. That's just who you're gonna be. That's the way you're gonna be. Yeah. Yeah, Manny's cool. Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't mind him at all. Like it sucks that we, you know, lost him or whatever, but.
I'll treat you, pal.
Huh? No, there's no bad blood. He's a good kid. I think the only reason it took so long is because he wanted to try to balance it out. He didn't want to, like, you know, he had a lot of respect for you and for our team, you know.
Help me, someone! You gotta help me!
But I'm trying out the Sterngoer 1.5 with a 3x scope, and it's a little strange. I think I'm gonna stick with this scope. I'm just trying to use a bunch of different things, different guns. It's been kind of helpful too. Sometimes it screws me up when I switch to a different gun. Sometimes it just completely, like, I'll almost get, like, I find myself getting lazy with certain guns, if that makes any sense. So when I switch it up, it kind of makes me, like, remember, you know, don't just go full auto, just tap, 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 you know. Trying out just different ways with different guns is giving me kind of an insight. And a lot of different ways of playing.
Tank coming.
One thing that's definitely fucked me up a little bit was changing up all my settings, and they starting to come around to where, like, you know, I'm getting used to it.
There, an enemy shock trooper.
But it's been a little while with this new. Especially with my rockets, man. I swear to God, like, I was so accurate with them, and then I switched up to my field of view, and it has changed everything. Even how I throw my grenades. Yeah. Ooh. I still can.
Placing charges here.
It's just, I mean, you still can't. It's some tanks for sure. Way better. Yeah. Yeah, they have, like, there's certain tanks that you really, like, you literally cannot take them out with, even if you go restock up on ammo and get, like, the full amount of shit that you could possibly get. Like 3 rockets and...
Charges set, watch it!
3 rockets, 3 dynamites, and you still won't take them out, and that's annoying as shit, dude. It's like, there's no reason I should not have been able to get this guy. Especially, like, if you're able to, like, land 3 rockets with 3 dynamite too, get close enough to use all 3 dynamite and 3 rockets, then you deserve it. Dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean though? Oops, hey Pebbles, sorry baby. My dog just went through her first heat. Her first, like, heat, her lady time. No, you're supposed, well, you're not supposed to get her fixed before their first heat. But I want to get her knocked up, man. That's one of the main reasons I got her. Yeah. 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 That must be like a difference between cats and dogs, so because with dogs it's like the opposite. Like if you get them fixed, so they can't get pregnant on their first heat, and they can't get fixed before their first heat. So like if they get pregnant on their first heat, then they'll always act like a puppy. And I'm sure that's kind of what you're ish saying about the cat thing, because they'll always be I don't know, they just kind of retain something, like they just stay a certain way. They're like not good mothers, they kind of become not good dogs. But yeah, there's that. And then like, so I'm just gonna get her pregnant on her second heat. But my old dog, her brothers are my boss's dogs, so I want kind of her line, you know, to go on. So I'm gonna have Pebbles get knocked up by the only intact male that my boss has. He's a big old fatty. But you know, just want to get some babies out of her, and then after 2 litters, gonna spare and retire her. Yeah. They're both from Champion. Both sides Champion Boston Terriers in the family. She's not papered though. My boss's dogs are papered, but that's not really what I'm worried about. I'm more worried about them just having good puppies. And Tony even had a litter with his mom. He got her when she was in heat one time, and we just decided to ride the pregnancy out because they can do it with their moms. The moms can have babies with their sons, but they can't. But you can't do it like if with the dad and the daughter. So that's kind of a weird little trivia question. But do you know what this from here to here shit is? Is it just Conquest, or does it go through like Grand Operations? Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of think that's what I'm dealing with now. Nice. Oh. Amazon if I do it, but most of the time I just fill my wallet. Yeah.
Da drüben, bleibt wachsam!
This is on the wallet? Or what is it on? Oh, at GameStop.com. Huh.
Deckung, ich werfe eine Granate!
Huh. Yeah, I wonder what went on. Yeah, I don't really try to buy anything through GameStop if I can avoid it.
Blut! Helft mir, verdammt nochmal!
Like GameStop's like honestly like extremely limited for like they could.
Ich bin
I don't know why
getroffen!
they don't branch out into computer games. They used to, I feel like, but they don't branch out into computer games. They don't do anything with like streaming shit. Yeah.
Aufpassen! Granate kommt! Vorsicht! Da ist Gefahr! Halt still, das haben wir gleich!
Yeah. What about In-N-Out Burger? I think they have them in Salt Lake now. I'm pretty sure they do. I think they have for like a few years. Ugh. White Castle. Yeah, White Castle sucks compared to that shit. What, White Castle? Not In-N-Out, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that the mystique about them is just because they were only in California for so long, you know? And I think so, yeah, now they got that shit everywhere. And they had rats, like in the East Coast one. I remember there was like a big old, like, huge outbreak of rat, or like a, I don't know if you call it an outbreak, but like a shitload of rats in a couple of them that they found, and they got shut down. I remember they were just making fun of it on all the talk shows and shit for a while.
Sprengladungen sind scharf!
God, the superhuman hearing on this headset I have is kind of annoying sometimes. It's like just a little extra. Oh yeah. Well, and does Disney own any of that kind of shit yet? Because I thought they were trying to buy Marvel or something, or they did. Really? Bloodshot, huh? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cause like with Disney coming out with their like Disney Plus thing, like if they get a hold of like Marvel or something like that, where they can start making a ton of superhero movies, you know that there's just gonna be there'd just be a ton of series, kind of like what they're already doing with Netflix anyway. Yeah, The Mandalorian. I haven't gotten to watch it yet. Is it good? The Mandalorian. That's the one with basically it's about Boba Fett. It's like his origin story. Yeah, and it's kind of the origin of Yoda also. So Yoda's like a baby. You haven't heard of that yet? Yeah, me too. We've talked about this.
Granate ist in der Luft.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to finish season 2 of Discovery yet. Oh, fuck. But I need to. I'm sure I'll like it. I'm pretty easy when it comes to that kind of stuff. It's just as long as the story is still trucking. Because I liked the first one. It's just that I have this thing where I like to let like series like I'll watch most of it, or I'll watch like everything except like the last episode of a season, and then I'll wait till the next season comes out before I finish the season, because I hate cliffhangers like crazy hate them. And that way I always feel like I got like another episode to watch if I want to, you know? The whole time it's like getting ready for it to come out. Into Picard, yeah. I don't know how they can tie it into Picard since it happens before the original series. Oh yeah, it'll be like time warp shit, I bet, because of what's his face ripping through time with his little bug and stuff. Huh?
Sanitäter! Hallo? Sanitäter? Ich sterbe!
Yeah, Voyager will fit in nicely. Yeah, Counselor Troy. You know who, like, I just really don't like Deanna Troy. I just don't like her. Huh? Who's the Aussie chick? No, Troy is, she's the Betazoid, she's the counselor. Oh, is she? Is that why her accent is so weird? Yeah, yeah, she sounded really weird. Yeah. Voyager. Oh, the movie. Oh, the movie, yeah. I don't remember the movie with the Borg. Oh, okay. They let her keep her actual accent? In the... Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Heilige Scheiße!
That's so weird. Yeah, I had no idea. I kept telling my boss, because we watched it, and I'm like, man, she just sounds like, you know what she sounded like? She sounded like she was, like, deaf. And I just didn't. Yeah, she wasn't good at hiding it. Yeah. Yeah, 7-9. No, he was like a senator. He'd make, yeah. Yep. It was like he was like trying to get her into doing like weird sexual shit that she didn't want to do. So it's kind of like abuse, but it's more like weird pressure, and they just had a strange relationship. I think he like he basically wanted her to kind of whore herself out, or like do this, not whore herself out, but like do this kind of like swinger type shit. But yeah, it was definitely perverse and strange, and I don't know why you'd want to do that with her. She's so beautiful, man. I feel like, no thank you, I'll just keep her to myself. Yeah, she didn't like her. That's so strange because they loved each other in the show so much. Harry Wang. She was... Because there was no hot chicks. Yeah. Well, and Kate Mulgrew is like... I mean, she can be considered sexy, I guess, in her own way, but she's not. Like, she's not that type of character. Or a type of actress. She's... Yeah. Do you like Chakotay? The native, yeah, that's kind of why I was asking you. I didn't like him. I didn't hate him. I didn't hate him, but do what? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Which part? What are you talking about, though? Holy shit! I gotta turn this. I gotta. Oh shit! That was. Dude, superhuman hearing was off. So say that again. That was just getting like really exploded. I couldn't even hear shit. Oh, where they like got together? Yeah, yeah. They were playing on that for a long time. Honestly, I kind of thought that was gonna like turn into like some weird little drama between Janeway and him on the show, or Janeway and her, because she. No. And she like just I don't know, Chakotay just bothered me. He didn't seem cool. He just seemed like that's as far as it would get. Like they could have like easily had like they could have easily had John Stamos come in and play it and you wouldn't even have noticed the difference. It was the exact same guy, like just no. He just tried to be sexy and tried to be cool. Yeah, he was. he isn't. He's totally Eric Estrada. You know what's fun? Mhm. I've never heard of it. Yeah. Oh, right. Like late at night on Sci-Fi USA. Yeah. It would color that. Jeez. That is cheap. And he's Chakotay. Yeah. The doctor on Voyager? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That'll help out a lot. I had my audio mix and the party like screwed up. But yeah, you know what I wish that they would have done, and they could have easily done it. And it would have made a lot of sense. Do you remember, obviously Tom Paris, you know him? Oh shit, like hold on. It didn't really help when I adjusted the mix. Say something real fast. Yeah, okay. It's about the same. Anyway, he do you remember in TNG when Wesley Crusher got in trouble at the academy for that shit that they pulled and the guy died? Yeah, Tom Paris was the squad lead, but like he wasn't named Tom Paris, but they could have done that and they could have made that the reason he was in jail. Or in like their little yeah, and I would have loved that if they did that, you know. Yeah. No, that was a good one for sure. And when they went like all the way back through and he like reconnected with that girl. Yeah, that was a good one.
Ich kümmere mich um dich.
Yeah.
Sprengladungen sind bereit.
Yeah.
Blut.
I definitely like that one that you were talking about with the Bajoran that ended up getting killed in that mission.
Ich sterbe. Helft
That
mir.
you know, and that was cool that they like extended her story because she was with Wesley when they did all that bullshit. Oh, right, yep. He was in MASH? Oh, that's crazy. Oh. I never got fully into MASH, but I like it. Yeah, I know what it is. It was still around when I was like a kid. And I mean, I still watch it on TV Land once in a while. It's still on.
Hilft mir irgendwer. Ihr müsst mir helfen.
Oh wow, really? Oh yeah. Dang. Good.
Helft mir. Schnell.
Yeah. I mean, he is Wolverine though, like, you know.
Achtung jetzt. Das ist gefährlich.
That's just the thing with him. I'm not like a huge fan of Hugh Jackman, but like, he is Wolverine. It's so weird using this automatic with 3x scope. Start an expedition. On what? Oh, on Anthem.
Handgranate geworfen. Ich bin geliefert. Hilfe!
He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. Oh, you dummy! You're seriously picking me up. I can't believe that worked. That was crazy. This guy must just be the worst Battlefield player ever. He was hiding in the corner right next to my dead body, and then my guy came around and healed me. And somehow he missed my guy when he was trying to kill him. I got up, I started shooting at him, but I was like almost out of bullets. And I was laying on my ground trying to follow him around with my pistol, and then my dude that he was trying to kill originally ended up killing him. It was like, dude, you got us dead to rights. In our platoon? Was he from like New Zealand? Was he Australian? Oh, Bammers? Yeah. I didn't like Bammers though. I really liked him at first, but then he just got comfortable and he turned into kind of a shitty person. He would just talk so much shit to people, and it's like, man, you're not even good at this game. Like, honestly, like, once the tanks, because he was a tank driver and that was it. So once Battlefield 1 came out, especially, oh, he was just trash. And I think he would just get frustrated that he was so bad, so he would just get mean to everybody else. And it's like, dude, slow your roll. You're lucky you're even here. So when he got kicked out, I was like praising the Battlefield gods. I was like, alright, cool. Now we can stop dealing with that fucking prick. But he used to be really nice.
Sanitäter!
Oh, you think he got like a head injury that fucked him up? Oh, that sucks. You never told me that shit. Oh. Yeah, I've heard of shit like that happening, man. That's sad. I would have taken it a lot easier on him if I'd... That's what I've, like, learned with, like, you know, when I learned about Bluntman's, like, issues and things he's got going on. Just the bare minimum of it, like... I've been able to take it a lot easier on him, you know, just with his little teeny outbursts. But he's also been doing a lot better. He hasn't been being like a prick to anybody. Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
Ja, das ist gefährlich.
Yeah. Right, especially when we're practicing. That's what that's for. That's why I don't like some of the shit that goes on and like just the way that people act in practice. It's like, dude, like, you know, I get frustrated just like anybody else too, but like I try out new things, I try to do shit, and that's kind of what frustrates me. Is I'm like, yeah, man, I'm used to doing way better than this, but I realize I'm not doing what I normally do. I'm doing different shit. But one thing that's been just bugging me is like sometimes people like the same thing you're talking about with Bluntman and like, you know, valuing like each individual life so much. It's like we got all these people that don't want to pick people up. They don't want to pick people up. They're too afraid. They like, if you just can hold on, I can get to you and prove it to you over and over again. Like, there's going to be pretty rare situations where I really can't get to you, but people want to bail out without even trying to give it a try, and they also don't want to like come. I mean, like I've got like, you know, in my streams, I'm sure even tonight, I've just got people sitting like next to me, like 10 feet away, 5 feet away. Like, you know, I'm behind shit, you can come get me, but then they, instead of trying to do a pickup, what they'll do is they'll try to get the guy that's inside the building. Instead of, like, you know, picking me up outside the building, they'll go and try to get the guy that's laying down in the corner that just killed the last 3 people that have walked in there. And it's like, you know what, why don't you pick people up so that we have more teammates around and available, you know, because running in there, like, if you're the last person and you're gonna, instead of trying to pick somebody up, you're gonna go run in and try to freaking take out this dude that's in there that's literally just sitting in the corner with an MMG or an MG killing everybody. You're gonna take your chances with him and have our whole squad wiped rather than
Hilft mir irgendwer, ihr müsst mir helfen.
be like hard. Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah. No. Yeah, and I've been trying to get better at that. Like, you notice I didn't even say shit like today. I just didn't even. I wasn't the squad lead either. I was just trying to just do my thing. I didn't say anything to anybody about anything.
Ich bin geliefert. Hilfe!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ich flieg dich wieder zusammen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you just barely get that game? Oh, okay. I thought you had it for like a little bit. Yeah. That's part of the game. Really? That's so random. Oh. Right. Yeah.
Da drüben, bleib wachsam!
Oh yeah. And Spaceballs. In Spaceballs they did? I did not realize that. That's awesome. Yeah. That's funny.
Ich bin verletzt! Hilft mir jemand?
Oh yeah, yeah. And then he's like all playing with the cane and the hat. Yeah,
Ich brauche einen Sanitäter!
totally. Yeah, hello, my darling. How am I right time, girl?
Scheiße, helft mir!
Yeah, that was funny. I love that movie. I love Mel Brooks. Just period. He's awesome. Nowadays, this shit wouldn't be PC enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's like, gotta be nearly 90.
Ich sterbe!
Let me look him up.
Ich sterbe! Ich brauche Hilfe! Bin getroffen! Brauche Sanitäter!
He's 93.
Helft mir verdammt nochmal!
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Whoa.
Ah! Ich brauche einen Sanitäter!
Fucking man. Dude, all my rendering is like kind of shot right now. Like trees keep popping up. Like all kind of out of order too. Like you know, like Battlefield 1, yeah, or 5. I mean, I wish I was playing 1, honestly. No, I mean, yeah, but my disc's all fucked up. I didn't take care of it, and I didn't think I'd ever play it again, honestly. And this is what we're playing, so I'm just trying to get used to this and keep doing this. Bag your stock. God dang it, dude.
Ja! Sanitäter!
Pick me up, man. Pick me up.
Hilft mir irgendwer, ihr müsst mir helfen!
Sounds like you're playing World of Warcraft. Oh yeah, it totally has like a lot of those essences to it. I love World of Warcraft too. Okay, this guy was able to shoot me with 2 M1 Garand shots mid-slide.
Granate, runter! Sprengladung, sind scharf! Achtung! Ladung bereit! Da drüben ist ein verdammter Panzer!
Oh yeah, I like invert. Yeah. I don't understand how people can play inverted like for like first person shooting. But for flying, I have to play it that way. I have to play inverted for flying, I have to. Who is he? Oh yeah, I've seen him once. Yeah. Nah. Why would they? Yeah. Yeah. Get better. Yeah, like what the heck? Right? Yeah, that's weird. That's just like a weird thing to even think. Did they just laugh at him? Good. Yeah, that's just weird. Oh my god.
Ich bin getroffen! Hilfe!
Ooh, yeah, come get me. I love medics that actually play their job. Who is this? Oh, for Blackwater? I'd say for him, just let him. No, I mean, I'd rather have their platoon as part of the community, you know, than to have... And, I don't know, I mean, it can be a dangerous precedence to set, but I think with him, I mean, the guy's done a lot, you know, with us and all that, and I want him to be able to play. I want to be able to play against him, you know. I don't want it to be where like he's completely out of our crosshairs forever now just because of this. But I mean, just certain people I think deserve that, and I don't know, I feel like rather than having like a no poach, completely no poach policy, like it might be good to like try to like look into some like serious rules surrounding how a player can transfer from one team in the league to another. Do you know what I mean? Like a trade system even, possibly. That might not be that great though either. It's not like it's the NBA and everybody's contracted in or anything like that. I mean, and honestly, it might not even be a good idea to have any sort of like system or leeway in place like that, except for a case by case, like, you know, basis. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't like the idea of like people being able to take whoever they want and then going over. Yeah. 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 Nah, right? Nah, you don't. That's the truth. Yeah, I think that um I think it's just something to keep your eye on in the future, especially. But I like I said, like I like Manny, I like Chevy. I don't think there's an issue. I think it really just is one of those things where it's just a friend of theirs that's like, and he's just a better fit for that team than he is for ours. And I don't like that because I love him as a player. He's amazing, and he's a good person to work with. You know, he's exactly what we want out of a teammate. But if we're not you know, the people he wants to be hanging out with, like, then I just think in that situation, it would bug me for us not to allow it. But that's why, like, I'm okay with it, because it's like it's so much like that. It's like it would literally bug me, like if we didn't let him, you know. And you know, but I don't know, like they're really, we can't be having that kind of shit happening, like with anybody else, because you know, we have to kind of keep that thing, like, you know, get it done before we get the league going, if they're gonna do it, you know, so that, you know, and he's not on the roster anymore anyway. I just don't want any new platoons to see that kind of, you know, thing happen and then think that it's okay, or think that it should be okay, or wonder why there's special treatment here, you know, because people should recruit their own fucking players, and they should come into the league with their own teams and not worry about trying to create these super teams, you know, outside of their own network. Oh shit. But that is what would happen. Super teams would start happening, and yeah, like bastards. Oh, that, yeah, EPSX. Those fuckers. Yeah, well, when they put back paint, that, I wanted them out of the league really bad at that point. I wanted them to have to forfeit that match, and that's when I came in hot at Jody. Cause I was like, dude, you're a joke. You're gonna come in, like, it's fine that you beat us, that's one thing, but now you're gonna come in here and talk shit. Like, you actually beat us? Come on, man. No one's buying that. Yeah.
Enemy tank spotted!
Yep. Right. Yeah, Sandman's okay. I don't, like, completely dislike. Did he?
Throwing grenade!
Oh yeah, PHCA, yeah. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Yeah. This is for Battlefield 5 or for Battlefield 1? Oh. Yeah, that wouldn't even work at all. That's just when you know you're dealing with somebody that doesn't even like understand what they're trying to do. Like how, like seriously, like do you really want to have to like talk to a bunch of randoms and try to ask them to leave the match because yeah. No, I wasn't, but that's exactly what would have to happen all the time. I remember Palco was talking about it. What's up, Palco? When people like, if people ever ask us to leave their server again for that, we should be like, all right, just Venmo me $15 and I'll leave. God, man. These people getting all my kills. I need to probably adjust this scope and not have it be so high.
Time to meet their maker.
Time to meet their maker. How was court, Palco?
Up you go, soldier! Just a moment!
Oh shit. Points in California are a pretty big deal, right? Holy crap. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that could have been like for all you know, like somebody in the fucking like a gang member or something. Dude, they if they know they're pulling you over, they should have to turn their lights on, man. They should have to identify themselves as cops. Yeah. I just like I was fearing for my life, like all you fucking cops say every time you shoot a black person. I was afraid for my lives.